friends, and welcome. Hope you guys have had an awesome weekend. Don't mind the crazy look. I have that little granny bun going on. I've been working and posting all day, so if you guys want to go check out my stores, they're down in the description. But anyhow, for those of you just tuning in, my name is Janet. I am a full-time mom and a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. So I've had a pretty good weekend with sales. I'm super stoked about it. This has been one of my best weekends. I shipped out 7 items yesterday. I have 4 more to ship today. So I'm hoping that my hard work that I'm putting into my stores is beginning to pay off, and that algorithm is beginning to pick up and push some of my items out. Nonetheless, I am also getting a lot better with my sourcing. I'm getting pickier. So therefore, I do believe that does help out. So if you're a new reseller, don't be disappointed and don't be discouraged. I promise you that as you source more and do it more, you will definitely get a lot better, as I am and everyone does. So let's get right to it. I have 4 items that I have to go ahead and pack here. I already have my labels pre-printed, and I also write on the back what each label belongs to. That way I make sure that none of my items get sent to the wrong person. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. So the first item we're going to start with is this really cool, there's some Jordan pants. These were actually given to me by my daughter. She was going on a trip to Alaska, never wore them. She literally just took the tag off, but these run for $130 in the store, and they bought them for me on Poshmark for $40. Again, I had no cost, so it's only the 20% that Poshmark will charge, and that's it. The rest is actually my earning. Now I just realized I always forget something, and I just realized I need to get my scented sheet, so y'all give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, now I need to grab the scissor. I knew I was forgetting something. Always do. Now back to shipping here. Let me get my purse out of my way. As you guys know, I live in a very small house, so my storage is a little crazy, which, let me tell you, I was very frustrated a little while ago. I was looking for one of the items that I have here that I'll show you shortly, and I could not find it, and I was so annoyed. I definitely need to do something about my storage and how I, put things and all that to make it easier for myself to find them, because it was actually very difficult to find one of the items, and I was getting super annoyed. So it's very important that you guys have everything sorted from the minute you start doing this. I was actually doing it, but I don't know why I stopped, and now I'm actually regretting it. Not a good idea. So I'm gonna have to go back and start doing that again, just to prevent me from having such a difficult time finding stuff. So this is a pretty thick fleece pair of pants. I'm probably just gonna have to use like one of the bigger poly mailers, and I'm not going to be able to put it like in a silicone bag because it just does not fit. Now these poly mailers, I've used a couple of them. They seem pretty sturdy. I did buy them off a company by the name of Giaro. I am not affiliated with them, but I had heard stuff about them, and I ordered them to try them out, and so far no complaints of anything arriving with a broken poly mailer. So what I am going to do, though, I'm going to double bag these. I always like to usually put it like in that silicone bag, like I said. Oh gosh, everything is falling. 1 second. But in this case I cannot, because the pants are so big that I'm gonna have to just use 2 poly mailers just to make sure, safety, in case it does break, that the item does not get wet. So have you guys done anything special for your weekend? Have you gone anywhere special? Well, maybe I don't need to do 2 poly mailers. I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? I'm so confused. What should I do? I'm not. Will this hold? Ugh, what the heck? I am. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and place the thank you sticker here. This is my dining room table. As you guys know, if you've watched my previous videos, that has turned into my shipping table. Eventually, I would love to have at least a 3-bedroom house. This is just a 2-bedroom house. It's only my son and I. So if I had that 3rd bedroom, it would be great because I can use that as my storage place. Some people like to get storages, but I've heard nightmare stories about storages and items getting damaged. And then also, you know, by the time I get off work, if someone purchased something, I would have to run to the storage. And then I also have my son who has all these sporting events throughout the week, which will make it pretty difficult. So a storage for me, I've analyzed it, and to be honest, it won't be ideal for me. All right. That was a pain. So this is Poshmark, and everything in Poshmark is priority, which I love because you don't have to be thinking about what box you're going to use to send out your item. So I just like to put the little priority sticker on there. That way they know. Let me make sure I get the correct label. Yellow pants. So it is this one. Kind of glad that these poly mailers that I bought are a lot bigger than the ones I usually use. They've come in actually very handy for all these bigger and bulkier items. All right, so the next one I got sold on eBay is this awesome plaid LL Bean shacket. It's in really, really good condition, and I got this for $5.99, but as I was going to take pictures, I noticed the little label here that says Prima Loft. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I looked it up, and this coat here in particular sells for $160. So I got to sell this one on eBay for $79, which is a very good profit. Let me just push this back a little, makes it easier. So I was really excited to sell this one. This was one of my best sales of the weekend. I also, you know, well, yeah, it is one of my best sales, but I have to say that all the sales this weekend were actually really profitable. So that was a lot of, you know, I was really excited about this weekend, and I'm hoping that everyone loves their items and that we don't have any returns, because we all know how we feel about returns. Oh, my son's coming out of his room. Hey, Justin. Hey. His vacation's over tomorrow. He goes back to school. He's not very excited. Huh? Can I go over? I mean, you can. You're going to come out on the camera, but that's fine. So anyways, as I was saying, what did you drop? Put it on the kitchen counter. So yeah, so I bought this at the Goodwill for $5.99. I saw it. I immediately knew that it was good quality. And when I got home that I did a little research on it, I was really stoked when I saw that it retailed for $179. It was pretty cool. Just checking, I've gone over with the roller several times, making sure that there's no fuzzies on this. And that it is in good condition. There's no rips or tears. It actually even has the extra button that comes with it. So I thought that was pretty cool. It has a couple of little fuzzies that I have not been able to get out. This is 100% wool, and then the lining is polyester. And it's going up to New York. God knows they need all the warm clothes that they can get now with that storm that's going through the country. And we're even going to get some chill weather here in Florida. Which any chill weather for us Floridian is horrible, because if it's not literally 100 degrees outside for me, I'm already cold. So it's supposed to get really cold, I think, sometime this upcoming week. This coat looks beautiful. We're going to fold it up. And we're going to send it off to New York, where I bet you is going to get very good use for this upcoming winter season. It's got like, hey Justin, can you hand me the... Well, I'll get it. Don't worry about it.
Mine is not.
Huh?
Mine is not.
No. Let me pass. It's got something stuck here. I just noticed it.
I want to go try the ice cream. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. It had like a little stain of something there, but that came off. Not a big deal. For the most part, the coat looks really nice. And we're going to do the same thing with this coat as I did with those pants, just because they're so bulky. It's not going to fit in my silicone bag. So we're going to double bag it just to make sure that it's safe. I want to put the little button. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I have these little eBay cards. They're like little thank you cards. I'm going to write a little note on it, and I'm going to tape the button to it. Actually, a pretty good idea. So now I'm just gonna tape the little extra button to the little note. So that works out pretty well. And now let's get this big boy in this poly mailer. What's up, Justin? You're bored?
Yeah.
Maybe I should make Justin pack some stuff. All right. Do you have all your school clothes ready for tomorrow?
Yeah.
You liar. He's such a liar. I could see it in his face. And he wakes up in the morning and he's like 100 miles per hour because he can't find anything. I'm yelling at him because he's making me late for work, and it's just a big mess. Never fails. Why don't you go get your stuff ready, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez. This turned out to be difficult. Yeah, I have my hair picked up because I've been posting all day long. And when I look down to take the pictures, like my hair gets in my face and it's very annoying. So I was like, I'm just gonna pick it up. I just messed this entire thing up. My goodness. I'm very picky about how things get sent out, I'm even gonna redo that card. I'm not happy at all with anything. Yeah, I like my things to be sent out in a certain way. I'm just really picky about my items and how they're received. To me, a first impression is most important. And if you send out something that's not, to your best of abilities of making it look great, don't send it, because that's your impression. That's your shop. That's the impression that you're giving people. It's telling people how much you care about what you're selling and your standards. And to me, it's just important for my things to be, at least to what I think, it's perfect.
What do you think?
It's going to be very cold tomorrow. That's not going to work.
That's it.
It's going to be very cold. I would wear pants. So, guys, if you feel that you can do a better job at packing something that you did, and you feel that it's not to your best ability of making it look great, then I keep on messing this up, man.
Did I just wear a sweater?
Hold on, Justin. Yes, you need to wear a sweater. It's going to be cold.
Okay.
Wow. What is going on with me today? I'm sorry. Oh, geez. Not a good day. I'm tired. That has never happened to me. Like, I've literally ruined 2 poly mailers in a row. Like, hello? That's absolutely crazy.
Let me get water.
Could you pick that up from the floor and throw it out, please?
Are you on?
No, thank you. Okay, Janet, let's get this right. Maybe it's time for me to go to bed. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, guys, finally. I think I'm just gonna use 1 poly mailer for this because I've wasted 2 of them, which is crazy.
You want water?
No, thank you. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put the eBay tape on the edge here. Just to seal it. Make sure it doesn't open up. And I'm going to look for the correct label. It says LL Bean. If you guys are enjoying my video, please make sure to give me some thumbs up, subscribe, like, and share. Sharing is caring, guys. Help a girl out here. And take a look at my stores. Maybe you'll find something you like. So this is that cashmere sweater. It's a vintage. It is by the Charter Club. It is a size large. And I had the hardest time looking for this. I literally had to take everything down, which was ridiculous. So this sold on eBay for $38. This is 100% cashmere. It's a gorgeous sweater. Let me go ahead and get the roller real quick. As you know, cashmere is very soft, so it feels very nice. It has a very pretty brown color as well. Just pass the roller, make sure that there's no little fuzzies. I always re-look at my items, make sure that, you know, even though I look at them over and over and over before I ship them off, I always take that one last look just to make sure that there's no tears or nothing broken on them. I'm going to do one more just to make sure. I'm telling you, reselling takes a lot. And I never knew until I started. And if you're not in it, you will never know. There's a lot that goes into it. A lot of time and effort into finding items, into sourcing, into posting, shipping, social media, making sure your store is getting out there. It's very time consuming. Very time consuming. My respect for those big resellers that have thousands of items in their store. And some of them even handle it alone. They don't have any assistance, which is wild. Fold this up very pretty. I don't like how that came out. Today is not my day. Not my day. Eh. Okay, that looks better. I'm going to use a small silicone bag for this because it's not big. Just going to grab it here. Is this a small one? No, it's not. Some days are just more difficult than others. This is also one of my, sold on eBay. I paid $5 and change for this, and it sold, I think, for $38 on eBay. So another great sale. I had a sale going on. I can't. Oh, Jesus. I just can't today, y'all. I can't. Maybe I should just use the larger one. It's not going to work.
Good night.
You're going to bed?
Yeah, well, I kind of have to.
Yes, it's late. I have never taken so long to pack for items. So, not my day, not my day for packing, apparently. Oh, my sugar glider came out. Hi, Suki. I don't know if you guys could see her. I had to bring her in because it's too cold for her outside, and yeah, they don't do well in the cold. I think their little bodies could only handle like no less than 60 degrees. Right, Suki? She's so cute. Yes, you are. I don't know if you guys can see her. You probably can't, but she is the cutest little thing. So because this is also eBay, I'm going to put a little thank you card in there, and I'm going to put a little scented sheet in there as well. Suki, come here. Let me see if I can get her to come to this side. Come here, Mama. Come here. What are you doing? And Max is down there looking at her. She's so funny, guys. Okay. We are almost done. If you have stuck all the way, thank you. We're going to use one of my usual poly mailers, which I do love. I need to order more. What are you looking at, Suki? Are you watching me pack? Yes, you are. Get the right label. I just wrote Kashmir here in the back. So this is going to Georgia. And now the last one is going to Doral, Florida. I don't know if you guys can see her. Hi, come here. There she is. Did you guys see her? Just for a quick second. I'll get you food now. So these were also given to me by my daughter, and they are cargo pants from PacSun. They are a size large. They're in excellent condition. And these sold on eBay for $30. And they were given to me by my daughter. So I had no cost of goods here. Okay, I think I could use a small. Maybe if I fold them up a little skinnier, I can. So eBay was really, really good to me this weekend, which was awesome. And I'm going to pray that it continues to rise and shine and that I continue to get more sales. She's literally jumping all over her cage. She's so funny. And finally, last sale going in to Doral, Florida. Now, all these sales happened after I shipped all the other ones I had. I was like, oh, bummer. By that time, the post office was closed and everything. So I'm like, well, I guess they could wait. So what I'll do is I'll just drop them off tomorrow on my way to work in their drop box. And this is the last one going to Doral, Florida. Beautiful. I've had a lot of sales through the week, I have to say, but this weekend was fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Super excited. Can't say it enough. And that is it, guys. This was quite the mission. I've never had so many difficulties packing. But thank you for joining me. If you guys enjoy my videos, please make sure that you're liking, subscribing, and sharing. And if you guys have any thoughts or ideas, please leave them in the comments. I would love to know about them. But I do appreciate you. I appreciate you joining me and keeping me company. Make sure to stay tuned, and I'll see you here next time. Bye.